Hey guys, how's it going? So my friend Grays made a 1.15 SMP server a couple days ago called CrackCraft, and the concept of the server basically is like hermitcraft, where we build starter bases and upgrade them to bigger and better bases and stuff. So yeah. The reason it's called CrackCraft is because some people on the server don't have official MC. So Grays kinda just hosted it as a cracked server, and that's basically it. I guess that's it for the explanation of this series, and if you enjoyed, like the video, and if you hated the video, dislike it. And yeah, hope you enjoy. After the introduction was over and everyone knew what to do, I went to the nearby village like everyone else, stole a bed and some food, and I headed north until I found a hill with a couple spruce trees on the side. And I guess I started crafting. The hill had a cave inside, so I went there after I got some wood and some stone tools. Not knowing that mobs spawn every 5 seconds in the dark, I got ambushed by a whole clan of skeletons and zombies. And before I knew it, a skeleton shot me, and that was my first death. And that was the first death in the SMP too. So I went back from the spawn point in the village and ran to where I died, and I just picked up my stuff and I was out of there because there were just 10,000 mobs. And after escaping the mobs in the night, I went inside a villager's house, smelted some iron and food, and after that I ended up going into the same cave, but I went deeper because less mobs spawned, thankfully. I mined some coal, some iron. I almost died multiple times, but it was all fine, and I ended up finding a ravine. I mined more ores and smelted iron so I could get myself full iron. But I guess that didn't last long, because after a few seconds, I went back to get my stuff. I died 2 times in the cave, and on the 3rd try, I managed to get my stuff back. Somehow, they didn't despawn, because it took forever to get back safely. I even disconnected because I got frustrated. I kept dying. After getting my stuff back, I dug a hole like a couple blocks away from my death, where I died, and just I dug a little cave there, and I placed a bed for the spawn point just in case, like, if I die, I was gonna spawn there instead of in the village where the first spawn point was. And I smelted all my iron and gold that I've mined, and while the ores were smelting, I went back into the ravine outside of my little cave and strip mined, and I eventually found another ravine. I eventually found a lot of ores like gold, lapis, redstone. Almost died to a creeper again, and when I thought all hope was lost, I found a diamond. And it was only 1 diamond. So I mined more iron, because I still couldn't find more diamonds. That's it. Fought more mobs and almost died. Got lost looking for where I came from. And I eventually found my hole again, where I was smelting, and I grabbed all the smelted items and packed up to go back to surface. After a while of mining up and slaughtering families of different animals, I settled on a spot in a forest, and I decided to build my house on the side of the hill there. I spent hours mining a hole in the hill and doing the, border of the house while thinking of a good design for the interior, and I ended up using oak logs for the border and polished andesite and diorite for the interior design, along with birch planks for the ceiling and the floor. Here's how the interior and the border ended up looking. I thought it looked pretty neat, and I liked how it looked. I'm not a pro builder or anything, so I can't really build a house and make it look super epic, so don't mind it if it looks pretty bad. I'm trying my best. I finished up the inside of the house by putting my chests, furnaces, bed, and other things, you know. In the end, this is how it ended up looking, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's only my starter base, so I thought it was fine if it was a little weird. Not really the best looking base, but yeah. After doing a lot of building and thinking, Graves wanted to get me in a call and asked if I was interested in a trade. He asked me for 48 iron, and he'll give me 2 diamonds. I thought that was a bit you know, so he said 48 iron for 2 diamonds and 4 obsidian. And then I accepted, because that's less work for me in crafting an enchant table. He then asks for my cords, and I just wait for him outside while he travels to my house.
There you are! There you are! So weird not being able to look for it. House kinda reminds me of what Mumbo Jumbo built.
And it does. It does look like Mumbo Jumbo's house, and I didn't even realize it while I was building. Even the entrance is in the exact same place. And the more he pointed out the similarities, the realization grows. Anyhow, back to the video.
You know, how cool would it be? Add a bunch of sticky pistons. Like this is how you get to your house. Stand here. Look at me. Look at me. Right. So like imagine this is your entrance to your house. You stand here. The button. The redstone torch. And the ground starts moving forward. And then it opens this air, like it opens this box, and then that's how you get in. That's pretty cool.
He then traded me things, but was joking around, saying, "Here's your diamonds," but it's actually lapis. And then he does a thing where he holds the diamond in his shield in the offhand and tells me to guess if the diamond will be on his right hand or left hand. There's no point in showing the full video thing anyway, because my mic was muted. So yeah, I ended up getting 2 diamonds and obsidian anyway.
Oh, this looks stupid. Tell you that now. This looks stupid. Why is it not even? Why not even? Okay.
Exactly. I don't know
Right.
how to do it. It was just like a base, I guess.
The least you can do is make it symmetric. Make it symmetric, okay? You're not even doing it.
I need a proper entrance before I make a proper entrance.
Wait a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna make it even now.
Make it even. Also, Jesus Christ, man, smelt some stone. Put this area up. Terraform. Jesus Christ, man. I'll help you out. I'm gonna do some landscaping in this. Not even done with my base, and here I am criticizing your base.
And that he did. I worked on the entrance and he worked on terraforming. It took a while, but we managed to be able to do well and made the place look better. I patched up the huge hole going through the little hill in front of my house, but I kept it hollow because I was too lazy, but I ended up thinking of a good use for that spot in episode 2. So that's epic. Grace was building a little window with a space behind it for the enchant room, and while he was AFK to eat dinner, I put some polished andesite and diorite to keep the same pattern as the main room of my base. When Grace came back, he made the entrance better, and I put the furnaces and the stone cutter by the stairs too, and it turned out really well. Here's how it ended up looking way better now, so thank you, Grace. I'll end it off here. I'll be editing and working on episode 2 soon, so subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to watch that when it uploads. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, that's it. See ya.